Hey, Carl here from Warriors of Dystonia. Cup of tea. So, it's been pretty insane the past few weeks. Um, we finished my daughter's bedroom. We got all of the decorating done in there, completely new furniture, new bed, painted it completely different colour, so it looks amazing now. So my girl is 14 going on 15 this year. She's going to be 15. Unbelievable. Which means that now that her room's pretty much done, we're going to start my younger daughter's bedroom, which is going to be a hell of a lot more work. We need to take the wallpaper out, floor up. She's got a random sink in her bedroom which needs to be taken out. But yeah, all the while, I felt very sort of closed in. I've been doing loads again. Like, there's been a lot to do with work, so I had to come up with this. I had to come up with a whole new process. I had to come up with like this Excel form. I'm really into Excel. I'm pretty good with Excel, and I can build some pretty awesome formulas and things. So I had to create this brand new form, which I completely automated a process, but it was really, really intense. And at the same time as that, I was building IKEA furniture. Um, Earlier in the year, I'd been interviewed by this lady, Jade, who was amazing, who took my story and made it into this amazing article that was printed in the Sunday Life newspaper last weekend, and it's also available online as well as an article in the Metro Online. And that going on in the background and trying to sort of juggle a few other things for the project and that, I think I just had too much going on at the same time. And my wife has sort of told me off a bit. She's like, Carl, you set these deadlines yourself, so you don't need to be doing all of the things that you're saying that you're going to do. You're only accountable to yourself, which is true. However, I made that promise, of things I'm going to do, and so I feel obliged to do it. But so this weekend here, when the article came out, back in the day, back when the girls were little, my wife used to take the girls down to her parents, and this would happen actually before COVID. It used to happen a lot every Sunday, pretty much. And I used to go online with my brothers, and we used to play Xbox. And I'm a big gamer geek, so we played a bit of Xbox, and yeah, I'd have a couple of beers and things, be really nice. So I'd said to my wife that I needed that this weekend, and yeah, first weekend we had the opportunity that she could take the girls away and give me the house to myself, and I ended up with this nasty cold. Sorry for swearing. Really bad cold, and yeah, it sort of crept in on Sunday, and so a day of drinking beers and playing Xbox and listening to heavy metal music turned into me having a hot bath with a scented candle and reading for the day, which, don't get me wrong, was lovely. But I just wanted a blowout. I've really got into different types of beer, and I've got a beautiful pile of varied beers in the garage, loads of different types of beers, about 40 beers. And so it was like getting a box of chocolates. I was looking forward to trying, a selection of these beers. Not all 40s. I'd be in hospital. Um, but yeah, so it was still a nice day. And I worked on Monday. I tried to fight through, but by Monday night, I just felt absolutely awful. I just felt, ugh. So yeah, my wife has actually stopped me from doing stuff, and I've just been sitting watching telly and just watching crap on YouTube. really go. It's easy to go down a rabbit hole on YouTube, isn't it? You know, you spend days going, I really would love to watch this particular film, and if I had an opportunity, I'd watch this film. There's a load of Wes Anderson films that I'd like to try. Um, I love Grand Hotel Budapest, and that's it really of his films. So I I watched Royal Tenenbaums. I hated that film. I liked Fantastic Mr. Fox, but the Darjeeling Limited and Life Aquatic have always sort of teetered on the radar because I like a bit of an arty farty film. Oh god, my head. So I did start watching the Darjeeling Limited, if that's what it's called. I think it is. The other day, it was an eyelash. Then that come out. It wasn't anything gross, just an eyelash. I did start watching it, but I just couldn't focus. And instead, I've started watching just bloody YouTube videos of people playing Super Nintendo games and 8-bit games from when I was a kid. Because I think that's all my brain can comprehend right now. So I think I'm at the end of this cold. Still a bit germy and not feeling great. Supposed to watch Batman tomorrow, but I'm going to see how I feel because it wouldn't be cool to go to the cinema and if I'm coughing and spluttering. I haven't actually coughed too much today. I'm only feeling a bit coughy now because I'm talking so much, but yeah. But it's tough times after Christmas. I don't know what it was. Like coming up to Christmas, I had like a really bad bout of anxiety, and that kind of loomed over me for a long time. And then I sort of came out the other side of that, and then we didn't really have anything planned on the calendar, which was driving me mad. I like to have goals always, and so which is one of the reasons why we started doing the decorating in my girls' bedrooms, because then we had something that we needed to be doing at the weekends. But at the same time, now I'm craving weekends where we're not doing anything. I found with the cold and my immune system being the way that I am, my shakes have been a lot more prominent, and the turning in my neck and things has been pretty bad. But it's not as bad today as it was yesterday, but I'm still feeling a bit trembly. I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do next with the Warriors of Dystonia project. See, I've got the details now of a journalist in Wales, from the town that I grew up in, and there's a local newspaper there that I'd very much like to share my story there as well. And I think this is where I've been lucky because I live in Belfast. I'm a Belfast person now, but I'm from Wales, so I can still cover the Welsh district as well, as Welshman wants to spread awareness of dystonia. So I can work with that. So I'm going to do that later in the year. I don't want to do it just yet. There's a lot more I'd like to do with the articles that Jake wrote in regards to making sure that they're linked everywhere and that people can find them easy enough. I've got to edit the podcast that I recorded a few weeks back. I just had no opportunity to record that or to edit that last week or the week before. I think I recorded it the week before. I don't know. I'm going to record another podcast next week, which I'm looking forward to. I'm really enjoying them now. I used to get really nervous with the podcasts because I think telling people to just go ahead and just tell their story, it was always tricky because I knew that I was putting a lot of pressure on the person, but I was also afraid of, I don't know, I don't think I was experienced enough. I didn't know enough, if you know what I mean, to ask particular questions, or I don't know. I just feel I'm in a better position now, and I've got some good questions. I think would the answers to those questions are sort of valuable to the dystonia community and the sort of things that people would like. Um, I think my dream and my goal would be to be able to do this as a job. If I could become, or if I could join like a charitable organization or a charity organization, especially representing dystonia, that would be fantastic. It's never going to happen though. I don't think it's ever going to happen. But in the meantime, I will keep doing what I'm doing. The amount of people that are seeing the Warriors of Dystonia and following what I'm doing and commenting and joining the groups and things like that it's grown so much in the past year. The first year was a bit rocky because I think a lot of people, it's very easy to say you're going to write a book, but when you actually do then deliver on that, it's a reality. The book is there, and then people become very interested. So now that there's more people following the project, I can reach a wider audience, and we can, spread the word a little bit more. I'm gonna design some more t-shirts. I'm actually gonna buy one of my new t-shirt designs so that I can show that off in the next couple of weeks as well. And yeah. Don't really feel too good. Got Mother's Day coming up soon. I've already got all of the presents from the girls for my wife. Best let the girls know what they've got their mum. But I think my wife will like them. I'm not going to say anything here because she might watch this video and spoil it. So yeah, we got that sorted. Got a pizza stone. So I wanted to nail how to make sausages, so I've got that sorted. Now I'm going to be making another batch soon. But pizzas as well were another thing that I wanted to crack. I wanted to be able to make my own pizza dough. I wanted to be able to make my own pizzas. And one of the biggest ways forward with this was a pizza stone. Now I do want to get a pizza oven. However, now I'm seeing a lot of really cool things with utilizing the pizza stone in a barbecue. I've got an awesome barbecue out there. So I'm now starting to think, maybe try just using the pizza stone in the barbecue for a bit. So I don't think I'm going to experiment with the pizza stone in the barbecue this weekend. So I'm going to just get used to it with the oven this weekend, I think. And then maybe in the next few weeks, maybe next month, because we've got some better weather, I'll try using the barbecue then. But I love pizza. I love pizza. And since trying to make proper pizzas at home, I've realised that less is more. So pizzas I've been making have been like really thin, really nice and crisp, with just minimal tasty ingredients. Rather than before, I would buy pre-made pizza bases, and then I'd put crap on them, and it would literally be like a slop. It would just all go and just fall to pieces. It was just gross. So yeah, I got my pizza stone. I know, exciting, isn't it? But I love cooking. I've been doing a lot of cooking recently. So nailing different types of curry. This weekend I'm also gonna have to go with doing a butter chicken again. I made a butter chicken a couple of months ago, and I think that and the korma were the most successful curries I made. My wife loved what was it? I think it was a Rogan Josh. Yeah, it was a Rogan Josh. I didn't actually like the Rogan Josh. There was a lot of spices in it. I'm not talking like spicy as in hot. I'm talking like a mix of different spices. And I actually found it a bit too much. It was like there was quite a few sort of sweet things like cinnamon and things like that. And yeah, I didn't really like it. But following up from that, the butter chicken was one that went down really, really well. So it'd be like marinating the chicken in yogurt and a spice blend for a while, and then cooking off some onions. We got fresh cream and things as well. So, do you know what? Considering it's called butter chicken, it literally is going to be everything other than butter. I don't use butter in this recipe, so maybe it shouldn't be called butter chicken. Pretty much, the recipe is called butter chicken. It's just no butter in it for some reason. The tea's gross. It's gone cold. Not much else to say, to be honest. Just thought I'd just ramble here for a bit. I like rambling to you guys. Yeah. What else am I doing? Yeah, reading comics and stuff. Got a few comic books on, reading in between doing stuff. What a weird video, Carl. This is the problem with doing stuff like this, with your head just feeling like it's just like. I think I should just go and sit on the sofa for a while and just chill. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.